So I got these. I know what you're thinking, but it isn't that. Alright, welcome back guys, English Dan back with another video, third one of the weekend. Wow. Usually only do one a week, but you know what? Too old to do the dab, but whatever. Plus I didn't... Anyway. Third video. My wife won these. Yes, I have a wife. It may amaze you that I'm not just a single fat lonely dude. But my wife won these. And we were looking forward to getting these. These are made by Knockies. They're called the KP Pros. They are a pretty much one-to-one clone of the iPod? Of the Airpod Pro. Are they as good as the Airpod Pro? No, but they also don't cost $250. These are like $89.99. You can get a coupon on the website to get 10-20% off. So they're a hell of a lot cheaper. But what you want to know is, how good are they for that money? Well, I'm going to tell you. So, like I say, we got these. We put them in on the wife's iPhone, and we had some issues at first. Unfortunately, they'd connect, just like they do. You lift up the top, the screen would come up, not your AirPods Pro. Nicely done, Knockies. Connected them. They'd show up as AirPods Pro in the actual menu. You could, use that system. But when she went to play music, didn't come out of these things for some reason. It just came out of the phone. Numerous tries of doing different things. Wondered whether it was her phone. We found out that it was to do with the phone. We tried them on the iPad, worked fine. We tried them on my Android devices, worked fine. She first restored the phone and it didn't really make any difference because obviously she came back from a backup from before. So obviously it was a device setting, some kind of setting. She ended up having to restore all settings or something like that. Then they worked. So there was something rogue going on the phone that was not talking well with the Knockies. I'm not saying that's going to happen to you, but I'm totally transparent. And I'm going to tell you everything. If I find a problem with something that's happening, well, that's what happened. But Knockies were quick to answer when she did speak to them, and she did relay the information that she was going to try them on other devices, and that Knockies, just great with her. It was easy. Then obviously we didn't need them. We let them know why. They were great. They were right there ready to help us out. Knockies, yeah, good company. Really good company. And I'm not being paid by them or anything, but like I say, they were ready to go. So once we got them working, how do they sound? Wow, I'm pleasantly surprised. Most AirPod or AirPod Pro knockoffs sound like junk. Absolute junk. I'm not a fan of the AirPod or AirPod Pro to begin with, but these, they sounded good on the iPhone with my wife. My wife absolutely really liked them. She thought they sounded really good, really comfortable. She did have a problem also with the rubber tips that come with them. I don't know whether it was a user error and she didn't put them on there properly, but she pulled one out a couple of times and it left the rubber inside of her ear. Yeah. But her husband was there to save the day with a pair of tweezers. But anyway, I've not had that issue. We then paired them with my Android devices. Obviously, you don't get the fancy menu and things like that, so we go in pure sound when it comes to using the Knockies KP Pros with Android. Pure sound only. And for the money you pay, these do actually kick out a really, really decent sound. People are not going to know if you walk past them in the street with these in your ears that you're not wearing a pair of AirPod Pros. They look just like it. They're very, very comfortable. They have settings on the stems where you press and squeeze for next track, things like that. I was very impressed, but overall, the sound quality is good. And by that, what I mean is, these do offer a good range of sound. They have some really good lows. They don't drown out the highs. The highs do come through, and the mids are there. A little bit muddied on the mids, just a little, but still a decent sound quality. Sound very well for something under $100, put it that way, and extremely comfortable to wear. I got no ear fatigue from these whatsoever. They actually felt really nice in the ear. I know that sounds weird, But us people that stick things in our ears every day of the week, that's important. You've got to feel good in the ear. If your mind's in the gutter, that isn't my fault. I'm just saying, these feel good when penetrating this hole. Anyway, more about these. So, yeah, they have the QC chip that allows them to connect with the iPad and iPod and iPhone and whatever else, and it brings up that little box. Very, very neat. Gives you an authentic kind of experience without having to pay $250. Very, very impressed when it comes to that. When it comes to the Android, like I say, it's down to pure sound. And when it comes to the sound, they do sound good, because from what I've been reading of their products, they went back and spent some time with these things and they improved the lows, and the lows are very nice on this. Very, very nice lows. The mids, like I say, do get drowned out on some songs, and that's when they're very bass forward songs. And that can happen with a lot of earbuds. And the treble is there, so you do get the details, the hi-hats, things like that. The vocals come through very well. Overall, I'm very impressed with the sound quality of the Knockies KP Pros. Would I recommend you to go out and buy them? If you were an iPhone user and you wanted some really nice features and some nice headphones that look just like the Airpod Pro, you'd be crazy. If you don't want to spend $250, go and buy these. They also have wireless charging on the case, which is a nice feature. They do come with a USB-C to Lightning cable, charging cable, which I wish they just went with USB-C to USB-A or whatever, USB-C to USB-C, because if you're an Android user, Lightning cable, whatever, it's not really much use to you. But USB-C on the other end stops that. I don't know. Just for me, I know they're going for authenticity to be as close to the Airpod Pros as possible. I would have just liked to have seen a USB-C in there. I don't know. But like I say, wireless charging, so that helps a lot. The case itself will recharge the buds 3 or 4 times, so you've got plenty of juice there at all times. You haven't got to worry about them running out or anything like that. You get anywhere from 3 to 4 hour playback time on these things. I'm getting around 3 hours 45 minutes when I've been listening to these. So decent sound, nothing earth shattering, but decent sound. And like I say, you do put them back in the box, you're getting, 3 to 4 times 4, 16, 20 hours worth of time. Not bad. Not bad at all, considering you can get these for, I think they're $80 right now. Let me just check. Yeah, they're $80 with the coupon. So, yeah, not a problem. You do get extra ear tips as well. Like I was mentioning before, the wife was getting them stuck in her ears, but they do come and they do fit quite well. There is a difference between the medium and large. The reason I mention that is some companies, the medium and large, are so close in sizes, they don't really make a difference when you put the large ones on, so you don't get that good seal. These do come with good size difference when it comes to the sizes of the earbuds, the tips. So yeah, you've got that going for you too. Another good thing about these is when it comes to battery life, like I say, nothing groundbreaking on the actual battery time, but 1 hour, these are fully charged. Can't go wrong with that. 1 hour fully charged. It's not the end of the world, so it does make up for the 3.5, 4 hours time that you can get out of these from continuous playback. If you had them at like 50% volume, you'd probably get the 4.5 out of them, but I don't think anyone really listens at 50% volume. Some of you might do. I know I don't. I work in an office situation and I just have them blaring in my ears, so whatever. So, are these English Dan recommended? Well, at $89.99 they've got some tough competition within $10, and that's the Liberty Air 2. And they offer, for me, the extra $10, you're going to get a better sound quality, longer battery life, the same wireless charging case. You get USB-C on that, on the Liberty Air 2s. You get an app on your phone that you can control how your earbuds sound. These don't when you're using them on Android, things like that. You don't get any of that. But on the Liberty Air 2s, you do get that. Do they sound good? If you need to have a pair of one-to-one Airpod Pro earbuds because you're peer pressured or you're trying to look cool or anything, you just want something that looks like them, then these are the way to go. They do sound pretty decent, got good lows, like I say. Mids can get a little bit muddied, highs are there. They look good, they fit great, they're comfortable, Aside from the few little niggles that we had with my wife's iPhone when we first used them, we've not had a problem with them since. Like I say, it was a setting on her phone from one of the apps that was on there that was, for some reason, I've never seen that on any headphones before. For some reason, they just wouldn't play out of these. But we fixed it with resetting the settings and things like that. So, yeah. English Dan approved, pretty much. Or like I say, if you're using an Android phone, there's probably going to be better options for you, but these are aimed squarely at people who don't want to spend $250 but want the AirPod Pro look. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the Knockies. And that's my dog barking. So with that, I'm going to sign out. See you later, people. Bye.